Women use this small talk as a sex invitation. Don't miss it. Most guys think small talk is just filler, the verbal equivalent of waiting room magazines. Weather updates, random TV mentions, whatever comes to mind. But here's the secret. For some women, small talk is anything but small. It's a low-pressure way to plant seeds of connection, feel out your vibe, and even hint at where she wants things to go, without risking rejection. When a woman uses certain types of small talk, it's not about passing time. It's about seeing if you can pick up on a deeper undercurrent before she takes things further. And the catch? If you miss it, she'll never say it was meant that way. She'll just assume you're not tuned in. In this video, we'll go through 6 subtle small talk moves women sometimes use when they're open to intimacy. Spot them. And you might realize that conversation about nothing was actually about something very real. 1. She invites your opinion on something mildly risque. Notice I said mildly. She's not going to ask your thoughts on her lingerie drawer out of nowhere. But she might casually ask what you think about a steamy movie scene, a bold outfit choice, or a couple's PDA she saw earlier. She's not polling you for social commentary. She's probing to see if you can handle the subject without clumsiness or panic. Pass this with composure and a spark in your tone, and you've just signaled you're comfortable in that space. Fail it with awkward silence, and she knows she'd be taking a risk moving forward. 2. She brings up something random from your last conversation. You're sitting there, talking about work or music, and suddenly she says, "By the way, I remembered that thing you told me about." It's not just idle chatter. It's a callback to something personal you shared, especially if it had a sensual undertone or involved an emotional moment. This isn't nostalgia. It's her way of seeing if you catch the thread she's leaving out for you. If you follow it and deepen the moment, she knows you're mentally aligned enough to explore further. If you brush it off, she learns you're not tuned in, and the door quietly closes. 3. She tests your reaction to low-stakes vulnerability. It might be something small, like telling you she's wearing mismatched socks, or admitting she can't reach the top shelf without standing on the counter. On the surface, it's cute or even silly. Underneath, it's strategic. She's watching to see if you respond with judgment, indifference, or playful intrigue. Vulnerability is the runway to intimacy, and this tiny confession lets her know whether you'll embrace or reject that energy before she ups the stakes. 4. She changes her rhythm mid-interaction. You're in the middle of laughing, moving, and chatting quickly. Then she slows down. Her words, her breathing, even the way she sits changes tempo. This isn't her getting tired. It's a micro-test to see if you'll match her shift. Because if you do, the air changes. Conversations stretch, silences become comfortable, and a physical connection feels like the next natural step. But if you keep your pace at buddy banter speed, the test quietly fails, and she may retreat back into casual mode. 5. She subtly removes practical barriers between you. This one's easy to miss. She shifts her bag to the other side so it's not between you on the couch. She angles her knees toward you instead of the exit. She untangles her scarf, tucks her hair behind her ear, or even adjusts her seating so her body feels more open to the space you're in. It's not seduction in the obvious sense. It's clearing the chessboard before a big move. The test? Whether you notice and use that cleared space to escalate the comfort level, or let the opportunity slide by like you never saw it. 6. She plants a later hook in the conversation. Instead of just talking about now, she seeds a moment that exists in the future. "You'd probably beat me at that game." Or, "I'll have to show you this place sometime." These aren't empty words. They're a test to see if you'll take the bait and mentally place her in a scenario that's more intimate, more personal, or just the two of you. If you confidently expand on that later, she knows you're imagining her there too. And that's often the green light she was looking for.